You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you listen to this show around the world. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. Right now, it's 53 degrees going up to a high about 78. So it's going to be a beautiful fall day all day. All right. Listen, guys, I had a wonderful weekend. So the She Podcast conference was this weekend in Atlanta down at the Marriott Marquis. Had a great time. I'm telling you. That was so much fun. Just got a chance to hang out with some amazing women who podcast. I'm telling you, in this industry, just learning about the industry news, I'm just so excited about that. And I'll talk more about that on the other side. But I just got to tell you, it was a beautiful day. I met some amazing women as I always do when I go to these events. And just really cool to see where the industry is going. Like, that's a good thing. Like, this industry is blowing up. And it's so funny because podcasting been around for a minute, but it wasn't a thing, right? It wasn't a thing. And it's getting better, like how to advertise, like how big brands are starting to advertise on podcasts. So if you got a business and you're not leveraging podcasts, you may just want to think about it. Because it is it's one of them mediums, and it's not hard to do. That's the other thing. Like, a lot of people think it's hard to do. It's not. And I'm going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it now because I got to do the horoscope. I know the day is Columbus Day, but the day is National also Online Bank Day. I have no idea. Maybe because banks are closed today. I don't know. Today is National Online Bank Day. Today is also National Native American Day. National Native American Day. And today is also my grandmother's birthday. So happy birthday, Grandma, up in heaven. We lost her when I was a little girl. I was about 8 years old. But she when I look at my mom, they look just alike. People say me and my mom look alike. My mother and her mother look just alike. Like, I got on my phone, the picture that I have on my phone for my mom when the phone rings is she and my grandmother. They look the same. Like, they got the same face. They're about the same height, the same color, very long hair. They look the same because my family was Indian on my mom's side. So, Cherokee. I know, right? If you ain't African, you're Cherokee. Anyway, all right, let's get on over to the horoscopes. Let's see what our noted astrologer, Micah Thyssen, have to tell you today, what's going on in the stars for you. Today is Monday, October the 14th. We're going to jump on in and kick off the horoscopes. We're going to kick it off with Aries. Aries, stay out of other people's affairs. Be inquisitive about unfamiliar circumstances. You can make profitable investments if you purchase an art object for your home. Okay, stay out of other people's business though. Go get you some art, but stay out of folks' business. It ain't your business, stay out of it. I'm saying, like, sometimes you just need that message. Stay out of folks' business. That's what it is. All right, so Taurus, you will be appreciated for the competence you exhibit and for taking on responsibilities. You are best not to discuss your personal life with others. Don't be too quick to judge your position or surroundings at work. Listen, I always say this. If you don't want your business out there, keep it to yourself. Most people don't want to do that. They want to share, and then when your business get out in the street, then you upset. Don't tell it. It won't get out. Gemini, avoid arguments with relatives who might be conservative and outdated. Don't let relatives make demands on you. Stand up and propose your ideas, and you'll be surprised how many people will follow you. Yep. Don't get into arguments with folks, and don't let folks put demands on you today, Gemini. Just say no, because you can. Try it. No. Cancer. Social events held in your home will be successful and entertaining for those who attend. Don't let others bait you into arguments. You need to interact with others if you want to expand your knowledge. Don't let other bait you today. People will say little things to try to push your buttons today, Cancer. Don't let anybody push your buttons today because they just want to get you into an argument. They're probably having a bad day and they want you to have one. So don't let them push your buttons. Beware of the button pushers today, especially the bad button pushers. Leo, friends and relatives may not understand your needs. Pleasure trips will bring you into contact with new and interesting people. Do a little shopping. You're likely to find a real bargain. There's nothing like retail therapy in the world. No chocolate can do it. No hamburger can do it. No cigarette can do it. Not for me anyway. Some people it is. But for me, if I really want to feel good, but that means I'm really feeling really bad to do retail therapy. And I don't feel that bad too often. Every now and then I do. And then I might go buy something. Most of the time it's a magazine, though. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, but that's still retail therapy. I got to spend some money at the retailer. It's really shopping for clothes. Like I go shop for clothes when I have to go somewhere, which I'm gonna have to do probably tomorrow because I'm going to a wedding this weekend in Kentucky, so I got to get something to wear for the wedding. Anyway, Virgo, you need to control your temper and deal with the situation rationally. You may jump from the frying pan into the fire if you make a move today. Keep your thoughts to yourself for the time being. Listen, watch out for the frying pan. Watch out for the fire. Watch out. All right, listen, we're going to go to a song. I'll be right back after this song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett Show.
I'm addicted to the love that you're giving. Every minute, every day I've been craving. And I don't wanna get you out of my system. No, 'cause I like the way it feels when you touch me. You got me good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You got me good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, babe, all I'm thinking about is when you come around. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 'Cause you got me. Play the game just like a pro, didn't stand a chance. You took it all, yeah, you won by a landslide. Oh, babe, left your trademark on my cheek, now I'm all yours. Got me calling you up at night just to hear your voice. You got me good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You got me good. Yeah, all I'm thinking about is when you come around. Hey. Tell me your heart, is it only me? Is it only me you've got on that call? 'Cause I need to know, baby. Yeah, I gotta know right now. So good, babe, so good, babe. So good, so good, it hurts. So good, babe, so good, babe. You got me good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You got me good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, baby, all I'm thinking about is when you come around. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 'Cause you got me good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You got me.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you your daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen. I'm going to pick it up with Libra. You may want to make changes that will not be to your liking. Family get-togethers will be interesting. Don't be too critical. Don't be too critical of your family today. Just roll with it. Sometimes you just got to know what to say and when to not say something. Just roll. Scorpio, you can evade the issues as usual by being affectionate, fun-loving, and far too active for your lover to catch on. Oh, you're trying to bamboozle them. Implement your ideas into your projects at work. Don't push your luck with your boss. Put your ideas out there, but don't try to force the boss hand. Don't do it. Might be trouble for you today, Scorpio. Sagittarius, try to bend, but by no means should you give in completely. You need an outlet that will not only stimulate you, but also challenge your intelligence as well. If you can mix business with pleasure, much can be accomplished. All right. If you can mix some business with a little pleasure, a whole lot of things can be accomplished. That's what the stars are saying. That's not what I'm saying. That's what the stars are saying. Michael and the stars. Capricorn, you should put a little extra in your effort in at work. Don't go out of your way and don't let those unexpected guests cost you money. If you join intellectual or cultural groups, you should meet individuals who stimulate you. Okay. You got to do some cultural things, Capricorn. You want some stimulation today? Go out and do something cultural. Do you have arts in your city? Find something to do today, something cultural. You want some stimulation, mental stimulation. Aquarius, you can come up with the future trends in creative fields. Keep a lookout for any individuals eager to confront you with unsavory situations. You will be emotional about money matters. Okay, don't be too emotional. Put out good energy. If you're going to be emotional, make that emotion be happiness. Put out some happiness about money. If you don't have any, I'm so happy I don't have any money, but I know that the money is coming to me in an easy and relaxed manner, in a healthy and positive way for the highest good of all. That's my little saying. I put that on everything. Put that on everything. My Pisces, my fellow fish Pisces, you will gain a lot if you listen. Be diplomatic, but stem when it comes to giving of yourself. Okay, be diplomatic. Look into career choices and courses being offered. All right, those are your horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. I'll be back tomorrow to bring you more of what the stars have in store for you. But now we're going to move on to some news you can use. All right, so you know marijuana has been legalized all over the place. And Georgia just legalized hemp farming, so we're moving closer. Now, here's the thing. Some people want to know, should it be legalized in Georgia? You know, a lot of people said, while there's no chance of that happening anytime soon, new laws, signal attitudes are changing in the metro Atlanta and around the state. What's less clear is how quickly more widespread changes could come. Because, Georgia's like, no. But now it's like, okay, we can grow some hemp. And I was at the governor's address last week, and I was sitting next to a young lady who works at a farm. And so in order to be a hemp farmer, you got to have at least 15 to 20 acres of land. So there's a one who has this amount of land. So, they're talking about growing hemp. So that's, for me, I'm going to start covering stories like that too, because I find all this stuff fascinating. Like, I find a lot of stuff fascinating, and I want to bring it to you so you can, hear more about what's going on. But she's going to be in touch with me when they get ready to roll out, start looking at what it takes to become a hemp farmer. And it's right here in Decatur. So that's another good thing. So the woman's farm is in Decatur, which is Gwinnett County. And she's looking to do a hemp farm. So that's going to be, interesting. And I want to follow that story. I think I'm going to follow her whole story and just bring it day by day about what's happening in that industry and how she rolls it out. So I just got to figure out what I'm going to do about that. But anyway, since 2016, 12 cities or counties in Georgia have passed local laws reducing the penalty for possession of an ounce or less of marijuana. Almost 1.2 million Georgians, about 11% of the state population, now live in a place where, in most cases, they won't be jailed if found with less than an ounce of pot. They won't. Now, broadly, marijuana decriminalization laws eliminate or reduce the legal penalties for possessing the drug. Under the current state law, punishment could be up to 1 year in jail or $1,000 or a $1,000 fine. Though the possession of a small amount remains a misdemeanor crime in Georgia, individual cities and counties are able to partially decriminalize the offense by setting their own penalties. As a result, a scattered network of differing local ordinances that some say create disparity and confusion. In Chamberlain, the latest city to decriminalize weed, you can get a citation and a $75 fine for an ounce, for less than an ounce. Across Claremont Road in the neighboring city of Brookhaven, you could hypothetically get up to a year in jail for toking up. So just literally across the road, if you're in Chambly, I say Chambly, they would probably kick my butt. Chambly, if you're in Chambly, you can get a citation, a $75 citation and a misdemeanor. But if you cross the street over to Claremont and Brookhaven, you can get up to a year in jail. So, and that's how close it is. So you got to be very careful. It's not a good way to do to be doing the laws in Georgia. Quite frankly, State Senator Harold Jones, he's a Democrat out of Augusta, right? He, because it is not. They got to come up with one law. Like, that's gonna be crazy. Like, I can leave. I don't smoke weed, but I'm just saying, you can leave and walk across the street and go to prison and go back across the street and get a $75 ticket. Okay, Georgia, we got to do better with that. We just got to do better with that. Now, but here's the thing. Should they make it legal? That's the question. Should they make it legal at all? Like, it's marijuana is legal in some states, and they're doing big things. There's a lot of money coming in, and, some people saying yes and some people saying no. I would be interested to know what you think about it. Should it be legal? Right now they're trying to get the laws right for just the small amount. More than 23,700 people were arrested in Georgia in 2016 for possessing marijuana. That's a lot of folks. That drops from the number. That's a drop from the number of possession arrests in Georgia in 2010, which was 28,000. Yep. So people are puffing up. The thing about this law, though, is disproportionately affect communities of color, which we know that always happens. Like back in 2016, 64% of the people arrested for marijuana were black. 64%. 64. It's so funny how African Americans are a minority, but we get the most arrests and everything. We're minorities. We're called minorities because there's more of everybody else than us. That's why they call us minorities. Since the lighter penalties have taken effect in 12 cities, some leaders in those communities say that they are arresting fewer people. So it's a lot going on in this industry. It's a lot going on. Will they make it legal? I don't know. Hemp farming is legal in Georgia. They got some stipulations, but it's legal. Hemp farming is legal. So marijuana is inching closer and closer to becoming legal. Yep. Because they use it for a lot of stuff. Like hemp, is used for people with different kind of illnesses and pains and aches and, post-traumatic stress disorders. It's used for a lot of stuff. And so although when you mix it the wrong way, which is what's normally done with marijuana, that's when it becomes, to me, a criminal thing. But when you do it the right way, like medical marijuana and things like that, that's when it's going to help people. Yep. So you can have medical marijuana oil in Georgia, and now they're going to be growing hemp. So we're inching closer to the marijuana industry. We are. All right, let's go to the song, and I'll be back to give you more of the rundown of what's in Marion County right after this next song. Welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you daily rundown of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So early voting begins today. You can cast your ballots. Yes, you can. So let's find out where you can cast your ballots. Because you want to do some early voting, you can start today. Early voting in the municipal elections will be held today through Friday, October the 4th to November the 1st. For most cities, Berkeley Lake's early voting period is Monday through Thursday from October the 4th to October the 31st, since City Hall is closed on Fridays. So if you want to vote in Berkeley Lakes, you can't vote on Fridays because City Hall is closed. So get on out there and cast your votes. In Brazelton, for the first 2 weeks of early voting, you can vote from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Punchy Beck Election Center, located at 441 Gordon Street in Jefferson. During the week of October the 28th, however, it will move to the community room and at the police and municipal court building, which is located at 5040 State Route 53, and it also is from 8 to 5. In Beaufort, early voting hours are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Beaufort City Hall, located at 2300 Beaufort Highway in Beaufort. In Decula, early voting will take place from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Decula City Hall, located at 442 Harbins Road. In Grayson, early voting will take place at 8:30 a.m. to noon, and from 1 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. at Grayson City Hall, which is located at 475 Grayson Parkway in Grayson. In Lawrenceville, if you want to do early voting, it's going to be 8 a.m. at Lawrenceville City Hall, 70 South Clayton Street in Lawrenceville. Lilburn, early voting takes place at 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. in Lilburn City Hall, 340 Main Street. Loganville, you can vote early, 8 to 5 p.m. at the AG Building, which is located at 135 Main Street in Loganville. Norcross early voting will take place from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. at Norcross City Hall, located at 65 Lawrenceville Street. In Peachtree Corners, early voting takes place from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They got the shorter hours, I think, of most. And that's Peachtree Corners City Hall, located at 310 Technology Parkway in Peachtree Corners. In Snellville, early voting will take place from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. in Snellville City Hall, located at 2342 Oak Road in Snellville. Sugar Hill, early voting will take place from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. at Sugar Hill City Hall, located at 5039 West Broad Street, and that's in Sugar Hill. In Swanee, you can vote early by going at 8:30 to 4:30 p.m., and that's at Swanee City Hall, located at 330 Town Center Avenue, and that's in Swanee. So those are all the places you can vote. If you need more information or you didn't catch it because I was talking too fast, go to the Gwinnett Daily Post and you can find out all of these locations, all of the locations for early voting, which starts today. And they all have different hours and different days. Some of them have different days. So make sure if you didn't hear what I said, go to Good Morning Gwinnett Daily Post, and you can find out more about where to go vote today for early voting. Yep. All right, so Georgia's new law effective July 13. Georgia's new law effective July 1st now refers to records expungement as a record restriction, and has increased the type of cases available for restriction. So if you had a record, they used to call it expungement, now they call it record restriction. So record restriction means that records on your streets are restricted from public view. Yet the records are available to law enforcement for criminal justice and employment purposes. Okay, so what? How? Okay, so what's the purpose of getting it expunged? If it's still available for employment purposes, I think the whole purpose of getting it expunged was to help jobs. So I understand the law enforcement side, but if you expunge it, that's the purpose. I think most people try to get their records expunged because they want to get a job. Okay. Anyway, Gwinnett County Solicitor's Office is hosting a restriction summit for misdemeanors from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on October 18th at the Student Union Building E at Georgia Gwinnett College, that's located at 1000 University Parkway in Lawrenceville. And so if you have a record and you feel like it could be expunged or restricted, go get your questions answered on this. October the 19th, 10 a.m., that's next Monday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., it's going to be at the Student Union Building E at Georgia Gwinnett College, located at 1000 University Parkway in Lawrenceville. But here's my question, because if I were in that position and the restriction It's just, it's only restricted from public view, but if an employee does a background check, it's still going to show up. So I would get my questions answered about that if I were you. Yeah. To have a criminal record review for a restriction, the applicant must meet the following criteria. So here's the criteria you must meet to even be considered. Arrested in Gwinnett County jurisdiction. Must not be convicted or found guilty at trial. Did not plead guilty or nolo contundere. Certain misdemeanors while under the age of 21. Completed a pretrial diversion program. Completed the first offender's case. Pre-registration is required along with consent to pull criminal records. You can do that by going to bit.ly/GC solicitor event. Bit.ly, that's bit.ly/GC solicitor events. You got to pre-register for this event, and you need to meet all of these criteria to even be considered. So let me run through the criteria again, just so you know. You must have had your arrest in Gwinnett County jurisdiction. You must not be convicted or found guilty at trial. You did not plead guilty nor nolo contundere. Certain misdemeanors while under the age of 21. Completed a pretrial diversion program. You must have completed the first offender's case, and you must pre-register. Completed forms should be mailed to the solicitor's office, 75 Langley Drive, Lawrenceville, Georgia, or brought into the office in person. You can also fax these forms to 770-822-8339. Again, if you want to fax your forms, you don't want to walk them in, you don't want to mail them in, you can fax them in. 770-822-8339. Now, if you have questions about this, because you have a record, you want to know. Now, I just read the criteria, but if you still have questions, call 770-822-8300. Again, that number to get your questions answered is 770-822-8300. This could help you, but you need to find out how. I know before, when I used to hear about expungement, I was, in my many lives, I went to school to be a paralegal. I went all the way through the program at Seton Hall. And then when I got time to do it, I didn't want to do it. So that was a waste of time. But anyway, I learned about the law. Let me just say that. So get your questions answered. Stillfire Brewing ready to unleash an arsenal of taps with a modest distribution plan. Okay, Stillfire. Stillfire is ready to get it done. Walt Wooten, a founding member of the Stillfire Brewing team, gave an invocation of pride ribbon cut ceremony in Swanee's new downtown brewery. So they're a new downtown brewery. He said, God, we're here today to celebrate beer. One of the best creations, Wooten said. Grin spread across the faces of enthusiasts there in the tap room. That's funny. I don't like beer. I've never liked beer. I like the whole concept of local brewers. I do like that. I think that's cool, like super duper cool. I just don't like. You know what? Maybe because when I used to drink beer, it was very commercial. Well, I didn't used to drink beer. When I tasted beer, it was very commercial. It was disgusting. But now they have so many different kind of craft beers coming out. Till maybe I need to try one and see something different. Because all the things I've tried, but this was back in the day when I was younger. Like I haven't drank beer. I haven't even tasted beer since I probably was 18. And that was a long time ago. Yep, didn't like beer, couldn't stand cigarettes, don't smoke weed. Tried it 2 times. Just was my thing. Not my thing. Owners, breweries, city officials, and investors cut the ceremonial ribbon in front of the converted fire station Thursday to mark the beginning of what they hope would be a successful business venture and valuable partner for businesses near the Swanee Town Center Park. Stillfire Brewing in Swanee will celebrate its grand opening on October the 19th and 20th, when it hopes to unveil the vast majority of its 18 total taps. The tap room will open from 11 a.m. on Saturday and close at midnight before the festivities continue from 12:30 to 7 p.m. on Sunday. So if you want to go out there this weekend coming up, October the 19th and 20th, celebrate with them. Yep. That's going to be cool. We got a lot of those popping up now. because I think for me, people like beer. You know what I mean? So I think it's nice to have these beer crafters come in and, for me, art. I was at a brewery a couple of weeks ago, and it was like art. Like we were there, it was like a big old room, right? But then when you look through this big glass, it was like these big old, I guess it's where they brew the beer. It was like art to me. Like I guess if you drink too much, you can get drunk. But when I look at it from what I see, I feel it feels like an art to me. To be able to learn how to be a brewer, I have trouble saying that word. To be a brewery, like so many R's in there. So Still Fire's distribution deal is modest and centrally located at the moment. It's entered into agreement with 5 of the Taco Max local restaurants there. They just opened up a new one in Gwinnett County. Swanee's location will feature 8 tap handles, though it's not official which beers will be featured. The other 4 locations could be featured between 3 and 5 taps. So that's a great partnership. I saw that on, I think that's a great idea. I saw that on Undercover Billionaire. Like he went to Erie, Pennsylvania. You guys have heard me talk about that. You haven't gotten the chance to watch that, especially if you're a business owner. If you're an entrepreneur, an aspiring entrepreneur, and you just need some motivation to see what you can do with $100 and a great thought out plan, because he did a great thought out plan and the help of others, you need to watch that. He started from absolutely zero. Nobody knew who he was. He was a stranger to the people in the town, and they just jumped in and helped him start this business. And we struggle like, oh my God, people are going to help you. I think people will help if you ask for help. People will help if they feel a connection to what you're doing. I had an amazing weekend. This past weekend, I entered in 2 joint ventures with some big folks at the conference, and my company Pod Chicks is about to go to the next level, and I just launched it about 3 weeks ago. So it's already in the process of going to which is exciting on so many fronts. One, I get to help the women who are part of the Pod Chicks network get their podcast out to the public in a big way by helping them get exposure on so many different platforms other than just podcasting. Just thinking through the brand right now, I'm so excited because I'm about to take a journey, right? I love podcasting, so I'll come back and I'll give you what's happening with me throughout this journey of building a brand new brand. Podchicks is a brand new brand, a separate brand from ABK Media Group, and I'm excited about that. I think it's going to be my legacy. So I don't say that with cockiness. I just feel like this is the thing, and I could be totally wrong. God may have a totally different plan. I don't know. I just feel like this is it, though. I feel like this is the one. Because I feel like I'm helping people who really want my help. Like I've done a lot of stuff over the years because I've been doing this now almost 23 years. And I feel like I'm in a place where I love what I do by coming on every morning and talking to you guys. But I also love this industry. Like all of the great things that are happening. And to be able to share those with people who just want to have a voice. Like you may not want to start it as a business. You may want to start it as a hobby because you just want to vent. Or you just want to share about something you're passionate about, or you got your favorite books that you like to read, or you're a car mechanic and you want to talk about, what does it mean to rebuild an engine, or you make the best cheesecake and pies out there. You just want to talk about your passion for that. This is a great platform. You ain't got to think of what to write. You just get on the mic and talk. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so happy. But on the flip side, you may want to do it as a business. People are making millions of dollars as podcasting. I'm talking about millions with an S. And there's a lot of content out there about podcasting, so it can be a bit confusing. That's why I'm so excited about podcasts, because what we're building is a community for our members who are really serious about learning how to leverage podcasting in so many ways. You may not want to talk about it. You may not want to be a podcaster, but you may want to know how to leverage it as a guest, as a sponsor. You may want to even be a podcaster researcher. Those are jobs for podcasters out there. A podcast editor. I mean, it's just so much in this industry right now. It's going to blow up. And I want to be able to be a resource for those who are interested to really learn how to leverage it. Whether you want to be a podcaster, be on a podcast show, sponsor a show, be a editor for a podcaster, be a researcher for a podcaster, be a scheduler for a podcast network, build a podcast network. It's the opportunities are endless. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Endless. And it's not saturated because it's just really kicking off. I mean, I had an amazing time just talking to some really wonderful women who podcast. I struck up 2 great collaborations that I'm just so super duper excited about it. And I'll tell you more about it as we finish up the details. These 2 meetings just happened yesterday. And I'm just super duper so excited about it. But I'll tell you more about it when when the ink dries and everything is set in stone, and I'll be talking more about it, which will probably be next week sometime. At least for one of them anyway, and then the other one when everything is finished up. But anyway, let's keep going. After 44 years, Fudge Lady Estelle Roberts, a mainstay at the Lil Burn Days. Yes, fudge. Oh, she got that fudge. Looks delicious. Woo-wee. Estelle Roberts has seen annual Lil Burn Days festival quite a bit since she first had a booth at the 3rd annual event in 1976. She's been selling her. See what I'm saying? This woman is passionate about fudge. She's been selling fudge for 44 years. And she's been doing it at the Lil Burn Days Festival. 44 years. Listen, I've been doing it 23 years because we love what we do. I've been an entrepreneur for 23 years because we love what we do. So Saturday marked the 44th consecutive year that Miss Roberts, who has come to be known as the Fudge Lady at the annual event because she always sells 6 types of fudges, has participated in the festival. She's been selling 6 types of fudges for 44 years at this one festival that everybody now knows her as the Fudge Lady. That is I need to go meet her. Just because I want to meet her. Like, she needs to be on the show. I need to invite her. She needs to come bring me. If anybody knows the Fudge Lady, tell her I would love to have her as a guest on the show. And she needs to bring me some fudge. The first year she had a booth at Lil Burn Days, there were about 25 vendors with booth setups in the Kmart parking lot. This year's event, which is the 46th annual Lil Burn Days at Lil Burn City Park, had about 160 vendors, including 150 booths, as well as food truck vendors and other vendors that weren't in marked spots. That is a lot of people. I bet that was a great event too. It just get bigger and bigger over the years, and she was there. She lives in Atlanta, but she's been participating in the Lil Burn Days for a long time, bringing them fudges. Now she's known as the Fudge Lady. That's building the brand. She has a brand that's 44 years long. Yes, that is amazing. So congratulations, Ms. Roberts. Congratulations. I would love to meet you. Email me, audrey@goodmorninggwinnett.com, to come in and be a guest on the show. I would love to talk to you about someone who's been doing this for 44 years. I'm halfway there. I'm at 22. But I need to know how to make it another 22, and I'm sure you can share some wisdom with my listeners about what they need to do to sustain a business that long. 44 years? One thing? Yeah, that's a great thing. A great thing. Hopefully next year I'll be able to go to the Lil Burn Days. That'd be a good thing. Ms. Roberts said she got interested in participating in the Lil Burn Days after she saw an advertisement calling for vendors that ran in the Georgia Department of Agriculture magazine. She called the organizers and expressed interest, and the rest is history. She has been selling for a long time. The rest is history. All right. Spirits and Spirits. Cocktail, ghost stories and cocktails. The Wicked Library. Okay. About the evening. Grab a cocktail and settle in for a bevy of terrifying tales as Spirits and Spirits return with this special Halloween treat for adults only. This year, the Aurora Theater welcomes the award-winning horror podcast. Oh, what? I need to go to that. This is a podcast? The award-winning horror podcast, The Wicked Library. See? Look at this. Okay, I just got finished talking about podcasting. So you see me smiling, right? You feel me smiling through the thing? I just got finished talking about podcasting. And here's a podcast called The Wicked Library. They're going to be at the Royal Theater tonight at 8 p.m. There's a rare live performance. This rare live performance will feature dramatic storytelling of horror fiction stories from new, upcoming, independent, and best-selling authors. I'm telling you guys, you're missing the boat if you're not using podcasting. I'm telling you. The Wicked Library podcast is going to be at the Aurora Theater tonight doing horror stories. Yes, but they're helping authors. Okay. All right. I just talked about how to get involved, right? Okay, listen to this. These tales of horrors will be performed by the Wicked Library talented voice actors and feature custom music to bring the stories to life. Okay, so you're an author, a fiction writer, horror writer, true crimes writer. Okay, so you might want to partner with a podcast network, get you a voice actor. Listen to what I'm telling you. These are people talking about they're doing voice acting for a podcast. There are music producers for a podcast. What can you do? I'm telling you. You sleeping on this industry and you're missing out on opportunity that is huge. So tonight, 8 p.m., the Wicked Library is going to be performing at the Royal Theater. The tickets are $25. If you got questions or you want to register, you can go to auroratheater.com or give them a call at 678-226-6222. Again, that number is 678-226-6222. Go out and check it out. It's $25. I'm telling you. Man. So the Aurora Theater is located at 128 East Pike Street, and that's in Lawrenceville. Again, if you got questions, 678-226-6222. The Aurora Theater, or visit the auroratheater.com. Telling you, man. I'm telling you. I can't tell you enough. I can't tell you enough about what this industry is doing. And you're missing the opportunity. City Council meeting work session today in Little Bern. So if you want to attend. So work session is held at 6:30 today on the second floor of the Little Bern City Hall in the adjacent conference room for City Council members to discuss business on the meeting agenda. The public is welcome to this work session. So if you want to go out to the City Council meeting today, you can. 6:30, Little Bern City Hall, 340 Main Street, and that's in Little Bern. If you got questions, you can call 770-921-2210. Again, that number is 770-921-2210. If you want to go out and you want an opportunity to talk about what's happening or find out what's going on, this is your opportunity. All right? Again, this evening, 6:30 p.m., Little Bern City Hall, 340 Main Street, and that's in Little Bern. If you got questions, 770-921-2210. 770-921-2210. All right, listen, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after this next song to give you more of the rundown about what's going on around Gwinnett County right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett Show.
Yeah, hundreds on my bed, flexing with the bill. Roses in my wallet and I'm flexing it for real. Racks and racks and racks, I look like rookie of the year. Frontin' with the cash, it's getting moody over here. Hundreds on my bed, flexing with the bill. Roses in my wallet and I'm flexing it for real. Racks and racks and racks, I look like rookie of the year. Frontin' with the cash, it's getting moody over here. I'm on my bling bling song, yeah. I could do this all day long now. I don't know where I belong now. Tell me where it all went wrong now. Yeah, oh no, oh please don't go. I got shows, I'm on the road. I'm headed home, I'm where that at. I don't know, but all these flows make me mad. I got that cold, and what's my goal? To be or not to be, that to be. Making up my mind while I'm puffing on that doobie. When I'm on my own, can't stop thinking about my roomies. Please don't call my phone, can't you see I'm with the rubies. Ruby, I got a brand new whip, red and gold, yeah. Hop up in that backseat out there foreign. Don't nobody try some things and call me your opponent. Got a bunch of commas, then I roll up with the Rolex. Yeah. Hundreds on my bed, sexing with the bill. Roses in my wallet and I'm flexing it for real. Racks and racks and racks, I look like rookie of the year. Frontin' with the cash, it's getting moody over here. Hundreds on my bed, sexing with the bill. Roses in my wallet and I'm flexing it for real. Racks and racks and racks, I look like rookie of the year. Frontin' with the cash, it's getting moody over here. Yeah, I'm licking at my lollipop, and my mama starting to ask me where my money from. And my papa, he gon' call me when that popo come. See me run up on that hill like I'm at Comic-Con. Ooh, when I'm sober, I don't wanna front. Ooh, caught that polo right from Mama's son. Catching feelings like them buddies you read it on. Straight up off the plane, yeah, I'm running from Babylon. What you planning on? Yeah, hundreds on my bed, sexing with the bill. Roses in my wallet and I'm flexing it for real. Racks and racks and racks, I look like rookie of the year. Frontin' with the cash, it's getting moody over here. Hundreds on my bed, sexing with the bill. Roses in my wallet and I'm flexing it for real. Racks and racks and racks, I look like rookie of the year. Frontin' with the cash, it's getting moody over here.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Show. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you a daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. All right, so let's get on to some events. So you want to go check out a movie today, you can do so. You can go to Movie Monday, 1:30 at the City of Norcross Culture and Arts and Community Center located at 10 College Street Southwest. It's free. It's free, so if you want to go out, it's free. You can find out more information by going to norcrossga.net. But again, it's 1:30 today. It's going to be at the City of Norcross Cultural Arts and Community Center located at 10 College Street Northwest, and that's in Norcross. It's a free event. Take you some movies. If you can't make the 1:30 showing to the 6:30 showing, it's free. Treats and popcorn and water are sometimes available. Guests are welcome to bring their own lunch or dinner. So if you want to take your own stuff, that sounds like fun, right? Free of charge, 1:30, or you can go at 6:30. Take your own dinner, sit in the movies and eat. That's cool. Take the kids out. I think schools are closed. There's Columbus there. If it is, take your kids to a free movie. City of Norcross Culture, Arts, and Community Center, located at 10 College Street Northwest, and that's in Norcross. The first showing is at 1:30. The second showing is at 6:30 this evening. So if you can't make the 1:30 showing, you're welcome to make the 6:30 showing. It's free. Bring your own snacks. That sounds like fun to me. Like, hey, let's go get you. I don't know what the movie is, though. That's what I didn't see. I didn't see what the movie was. Go on out there. Have some fun. All right, so if you're interested in medical weight loss, there's a weight loss class. There's a class this evening. It's hosted by the Gwinnett Medical Center, and this afternoon, rather, from 12 to 12:45 p.m. This class is exclusive to patients who are part of the medical weight loss program. So if you're not a part of it yet, you may want to be a part of it. If you want to do some yoga, Tai Chi, all of that good stuff, Gwinnett Medical Health has a bunch of things going on over there. Go to GwinnettMedicalCenter.org and type on classes and events. You'll see all of the classes they got running. And they got a bunch of them. Some of them you have to be already in the program to take part in. But they got yoga, they got Tai Chi, they got support group series, they got bereavement group, they got nutrition and cancer. They have a lot of cross-training classes. Wow, I didn't know they had so many wonderful classes. Yeah, if you even want to learn about bariatric surgery and how to pay for it, self-pay options. So I had bariatric surgery. I lost a lot of weight. I'm still losing. GwinnettMedicalCenter.org/classes and events. Check out what they got going on. It's Monday, and Toastmasters is having their meeting in Swanee. Yep. This is a pro networking event. If you want to know how to speak with confidence, improve your communication with family and friends, give and get constructive feedback, thrive in a supportive learning environment, you might want to go check out Toastmasters, 4973 West Price Road. That's in Swanee. That's going to be at the North Gwinnett Church from 12 o'clock to 1 p.m. It's free to attend. And it's a great way. I think I've said it plenty times before, but just in case you're listening to the show for the first time, I went to Toastmasters a while back. This is some years now, but here's the thing. I went for this very reason, to learn how to speak with confidence and to improve my communication skills and things like that. I was invited by a friend, and I was like, okay, that sounds cool. But what happened was I got a job. I didn't need a job. I was working. I was working at a wonderful Jewish service in Florham Park, but I got a job offer that offered me more money. And I met the gentleman who offered me the job at a Toastmasters meeting. He was there. He was, I guess he was trying to learn how to speak too, but he got up and he was like, I think his topic was the fact that they were hiring and they were looking for job coaches. And I was like, what? And so I talked to him about that position. Let's say it was on a Thursday or something. On Monday, I went in for an interview. By Tuesday, I had the job. And it was so funny because I really did like working at the job I had. It's just that this job paid more money. I had a lot more flexibility. I had my daughter at the time. I had my daughter at the time. So that gave me a lot of flexibility with her. And yeah, I met my employer at the Toastmasters meeting. And here's the thing. Go prepared, because you just never know who you're going to meet. You may meet a partner, an employer, an employee. You may meet a husband or a wife. You never know. You just never know. So just what I'm saying is, if you are someone who wants to take center stage and you know you need the help, then check it out. Like my thing is, I want to go because I haven't gone to one in years, but I want to go because I want to be better on the microphone. I want to be able to speak more fluently, slow down, because I've been told that I speak really fast. It was so funny because I was one of the speakers at She Podcast this weekend. But I was a part of a panel, and I find that when I'm a part of a panel, I talk more calmly. I'm more relaxed when I'm a part of a panel. When I'm up there talking and I'm doing a presentation alone, I am flying, and I think that's nerves. You know what I'm saying? Because I just want to get it over with at that point. So I'm talking really fast, like really fast. And I'm trying to get better with that. And I'm sure if I went to Toastmasters on a regular basis, I would get better with that. And I'm gonna really figure out how to do it, because but my calendar is always so crazy. I'm launching a new brand with Pod Chicks, and I'm still doing the show. I'm still doing on location events. I'm still doing a lot, and I know for me, I need to hire a bigger team, and so that's one of the big goals for 2020 is to bring on more help. Because with more help, it frees me up to do other things like, go to Toastmasters and network and learn how to slow down when I'm talking and make sure that you can understand me when I'm on the microphone, things like that. So it's important. It's important that you do the things that are going to help you. All right, so listen, I'm going to my last song for the day. Then I'm going to come back and give you my inspiration for the day to help you continue to have a great day. Stay tuned.
Say something meaningful. Say something I don't know. I wanna know you better. The way that you talk to me, the way that you make me feel. I don't know if you're real. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you make me feel right. Wanna look at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. And it's like you're untouchable. Like you're untouchable. Don't you know? You know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. I'll sing until my lungs give out. You're beautiful. Crazy, oh, I just want you now. you know you're beautiful, you know you're beautiful, and it's like you're untouchable, like you're untouchable. Don't you know you know you're beautiful, you know you're beautiful. I'll sing until my lungs give out, you're beautiful. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night, all night. I'll sing until my lungs give out, you're beautiful.
You're beautiful. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. He said he'll sing it till his lungs give out. You're beautiful. Now tell me that ain't some. That's deep right there. All right, listen. I want to go ahead and give you my my inspiration of the day, because I know some of you still have a long way to go for the rest of the day, and I want you to feel, still feel inspired for the rest of the day. I have a lot on my plate today. Trust me, I need some inspiration. So I'm gonna share my daily inspiration with you. Just so you can get through the day, because sometimes it's a little rough. So my daily inspiration for the day is: happiness resides not in possessions and not in gold. Happiness dwells in your soul. Let me say that again. Happiness resides not in possessions and not in gold. Happiness resides in your soul. That's what happiness dwells. It dwells inside of you. I wake up every morning. Some people like, you can't wake up happy every day. Why not? It's inside my soul. I don't wake up to be mad every day. You shouldn't either. If you were able to wake up and put your feet on the floor, wake up and open your eyes and see your family and friends, that's a big thing. That should make you happy. Maybe you don't have what everybody else has, but the fact that you were able to do some of the things you were able to do, that should make you happy. Sometimes we get so caught up in the minutia of everything that's going bad that we forget that happiness is in your soul. You just got to make a decision to be happy. That's all I got for you today. Thanks so much for listening. You could have spent anywhere in the world. You spent the last hour and 2 minutes here with me, and I appreciate you so much. Don't forget, go over to podchicks.com and follow me, join me as I teach you what you need to know about the podcasting industry. Also, if you missed any episode of the show, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com and check it out. Share it with your friends. Listen to it, download it, comment on it, whatever you gotta do, just check it out. But again, I'm loving the podcasting industry. I loved it when it first started way back when. Podcasting in 2009. I love it even more now because of all of the great things that are taking place. And I invite you to join my community, podchicks.com. That's www.podchix.com. You won't regret it. There's a lot going on. Whether you're a business member, business owner, an author, a baker, a sewer, a seamstress, a fashion designer, you should have a podcast. Yes, I know it's another thing to do, but sometimes you gotta pick your battle and pick your poison. I like this poison. It's a good thing. It's good for me. It's good for the people that I serve, and it's good for business. I'll be back again tomorrow, same time, same place, God willing. Thank you again for listening. Until next time, y'all, make it a great day. Bye now.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you miss an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.